Assalamu alaikum. Hello dear students, how are you? Welcome again to our educative program Amader Pathshala. Dear students, today I am going to take a class of general mathematics for class 9 and 10. Okay? So, our today's topics chapter 12, simple simultaneous equation in two variables. Okay students, so let us start our today's class. So students, first of all, you know what is simple equation. Okay, you have known it in class 7 and 8. Okay, what is simple equations? We know if the degree of variable in an equation is 1, then the equation is a simple equation. Okay. So, here 3x is equal to 15, this is an equation, and here variable is x and the degree of x is 1. So, it is a simple equation. Okay. So, this is another example of simple equation of two variables. Here two variables are x and y, and both the variables have a degree 1. So, this is also simple equation. So, now let us see what is simple simultaneous equation. Okay. So, simple simultaneous equation, if two or more simple equations are connected by the same set of variables, okay, same set of variables, the equations are called simple simultaneous equation. Students, you observe there are two simple equations here, and these two simple equations forms a group. So, this group of simple equation is called simple simultaneous equation. When we write 2 or 3 simple equations together, then this set is called simple simultaneous equations. You have to keep in your mind that a simple simultaneous equation means group of simple equations. Okay. So, x plus y equal to 5 and x minus y equal to 3, this is a simple simultaneous equation, and here there are two simple equations. Okay. In other way, we can say simple simultaneous equation. Simple simultaneous equation means two simple equations with two variables when they are presented together and the two variables are of same characteristics. Okay. Such two equations together are also called system of simple equations. So, simple simultaneous equations and system of simple equations are same. Okay. Now, students, here there are two equations, and these two equations is simple equation, and this is a simple simultaneous equations, because here there are two simple equations presented together. Okay. So, this is a simple simultaneous equation or is a system of equation. So, students, observe carefully. From 1 we get y, we can write equation 1 as y equal to 12 minus 2x. If 2x is transposed from left side to right side, then the sign will be changed of 2x. Here the sign of 2x is plus. So, if it goes right side, then it will turn minus. So, we can write y equal to 12 minus 2x. Now, students, we will find some values of y for some independent values of x from this equation. So, let us find. Okay, students, observe carefully. Here I have taken some values for x 6, 4, 3. You can take this value independently as your own wish. Okay. So, first of all, if you put x equal to 6, then you will get the value of y equal to 0, because 6 into 2, that is 12, 12 minus 12 equal to 0. So, for x equal to 6, y is equal to 0. So, the point on this equation is 6 0. Again, if we take the value of x is 4, then 4 into 2 means 8, 12 minus 8 means 4, then y equal to 4. So, the point is 4 4. Again, if we take 3, then 2 into 3 means 6. So, 12 minus 6 means 6. So, another point is 3 6. So, there are 3 points, there are 3 points 6 0, 4 4 and 3 6 are on the straight line, this y equal to 12 minus 2x. Students, you know, if you present simple equations in graph, you will get a straight line. So, we can say the graph of simple simultaneous equation is a straight line. Again, from equation 2, we can write y equal to x minus 3. In same way, we will find some values of y for some values of x. For that reason, we will draw a table and we will take some values of x independently. Okay. If x equal to minus 2, then minus 2 minus 3, then y equal to minus 5. If we take x equal to 0, then 0 minus 3 means minus 3, that is y equal to minus 3. So, the point is 0 minus 3. Again, if we take x equal to 3, then y equal to 3 minus 3, that is y equal to 0. Okay. So, the point is 3 0, is not it? Okay. So, these 3 points are on the straight line y equal to x minus 3. Okay. Now, students, we will plot these points, these 2 set of points on the graph. So, let us see. Students, we know this is x axis, x o x prime. This horizontal line is called x axis, and this vertical line y o y prime is called y axis. So, this is the first set of points. Now, we will plot these points on this graph. So, first point is 6 0. So, this is 6 0 because abscissa is 6, that is the value of x is 6. So, we need to go 6 unit from origin towards right side. So, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and y is 0. So, this is the position of 0 because 0 is the value of y, that is ordinate. Okay. If you go upward, then ordinate is positive, and if you go downward, then ordinate is negative, and on the x axis we know the ordinate is 0. So, since here ordinate is 0, that is the value of y is 0, the position of this point will be on the x axis, that is why 6 0 is here. Okay. So, the next point is 4 4. Okay. So, this is 4 4 because abscissa, that is the value of x is 4 and y is 4. So, 1 2 3 4, then again you have to go upward 4 unit, 1 2 3 4. So, this is the point 4 4. Again the point 3 6, this is the point 3 6. Okay. So, after connecting these 3 points, we will get this straight line, and this is the straight line of the equation 2x plus y equal to 12. Okay. Okay, students, in same way, if we plot the second set of points, then we will get these 3 points. Okay. This is the points of minus 2 minus 5, minus 2 minus 5. So, minus 2, here abscissa is negative, that is the value of x is negative. So, we need to go 2 unit towards left side from origin. Okay. So, 1 2 minus 2, then minus 5. So, we have to go downward 5 unit, 1 2 3 4 5. So, this is the point minus 2 minus 5. Okay. Again this point is 0 minus 3, 0 minus 3 0, the value of x is 0. We know the value of x is 0 on y axis. Since this is y axis, so the value is 0 and the value of y is minus 3. So, we have to go, the value of y is negative. So, you have to go downward 3 unit downward. So, 1 2 3. So, this is the point 0 minus 3. Similarly, this is the point, this is the coordinate of the point 3 0. Now, if we connect these 3 points, we will get another straight line, and this is the straight line of the equations x minus y equal to 3. Students, observe carefully here, these two equations intersect each other, and the intersecting point is this. And what is the abscissa of this intersecting point? We know abscissa means distance from y axis. So, distance from y axis is how much unit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, the abscissa of this point will be 5, and ordinate we know ordinate means the distance of a point from x axis, and this distance is 1, 2. So, the coordinate of this point will be 5, 2, isn't it? Okay, 5, 2. Okay, students. So, we can take a decision here. If you observe carefully, okay, students, here 2x, the coefficient of x is 2 and the coefficient x is y is 1 in this equation, and in this equation the coefficient of x is 1 and the coefficient of y is minus 1. Okay. So, here a1, a2, a1 means the coefficient of x in first equation and a2 means coefficient of x in second equation. So, what is the ratio of a1, a2? a1 means 2 and a2 means 1. So, the ratio is 2 by 1. Again b1, b2, b1 means the coefficient of y of first equation and b2 means the coefficient of y in second equation. So, what is the ratio of b1, b2? So, the value of b1 is 1 and b2 is minus 1. So, the ratio is 1 by minus 1. If you observe carefully, this ratio and this ratio are not equal. So, the ratio of the coefficient of x variable is not equal to the ratio of the coefficient of y variable. In this case, the two straight line intersect each other at a unique point, only one point. Okay. So, you have to keep in your mind that in which case the two straight line intersect each other. Okay. And in this case, we can say the solution of these two equation is only one, that is unique solution. Okay. So, the condition is whether a system of equation if have one or more than one solution. So, if the ratio of x and y is not equal, then a system of equation have only one solution, that is the two equations will intersect each other at a certain point. Okay. Type 2, here there is another system of equation, that is simple simultaneous equation. The first equation is 2x plus y equal to 12 and the second equation is 4x plus 2y equal to 5. So, from 1 we get y equal to 12 minus 2x, isn't it? So, we will find some values of y for some values of x from this equation. For that reason, we need to draw a table. Okay. This is x, this is y. Okay. So, if we take some values for x 6, 4, 3, if the values of x is 6, then 6 minus 2, 12, that is 12 minus 12, that is 0, and that is the point is 6, 0. And if we take the value of x is 4, then we will get the value of y is 4, that is the point is 4, 4, and for the value of x is 3, we will get 12 minus 2 into 3, that is 12 minus 6 equal to y equal to 6, that is 3, 6, isn't it? So, another point is 3, 6. Okay. Now, we will find some values of y for some values of x from equation 2. Okay. So, from equation 2 we can write 2y equal to 5 minus 4x. Here 4x is positive, and so we can write 2y equal to 5 minus 4x. Okay. So, y equal to 5 minus 4x divided by 2, isn't it? So, if we take for some values of x independently, that is if x equal to 2, then y equal to 5 minus 4 into 2, that is 8, that is 8. 5 minus 8 means minus 3 divided by 2, that is minus 1.5. So, the value of y is minus 1.5, that is the point is 2 minus 1.5. Again, if we take 0 for x, then 5 minus 4 into 0 means 0. The 5 minus 0 means 5, 5 by 2 means 2.5. So, for x equal to 0, y is 2.5, that is the point is 0 comma 2.5. Again, if we take a minus 1 for x, then minus 4 into minus 1, that is plus 4. So, 5 plus 4, that is 9, 9 by 2, that is 4.5. So, the value of y is 4.5, that is the point is minus 1 comma 4.5. Okay, students, in the same way we will plot these two set of points on the straight line, and let us see what is happened. So, this is x axis and this is y axis. Okay. So, our first set of points is 6, 0, 4, 4 and 3, 6, and plotting these points on this graph, that is this point is 6, 0 and this is 4, 4 and this is 3, 6, and after joining these 3 points we will get a straight line, and this is the straight line of the equation 2x plus y equal to 12, isn't it? And our second set of points is this. So, let us plot these points. So, these are the points for table, for the second table, and this is the points of 2 comma minus 1.5, and this is 0 comma 2.5, and this is minus 1.4.5. Okay. So, joining these 3 points we get the graph of the equation 4x plus 2y equal to 5. Students, observe carefully. In this case, the two equations does not intersect each other. The two equations do not intersect each other. Okay. So, that is, in this case we can say these two equations have no solution. Okay, because these two equations are parallel. Okay. So, observe carefully here, the coefficient in first equation, the coefficient of x is 2, that is the value of a1 is 2, and the coefficient of y is 1, that is the value of b1 is 1, and in second equation the value of the coefficient of x is 4, that is the value of a2 is 4, and the coefficient of y is 2, that is the value of b2 is 2. So, what is the ratio of a1 by a2? a1 by a2 means the ratio of the coefficient of x. So, here a2, the value of it is 2 and a2 means 4. So, 2 by 4, that is half. So, the ratio of a1 a2 is half, and the ratio of b1 b2, b1 means 1 and b2 means half. So, the ratio of b1 b2 is also half. So, these two equations are equal. Okay. So, when we will get these two equations are equal, then we need to justify, we need to find the ratio of the constant term. So, what is the ratio of constant term? C1 means constant term of first equation, C2 means constant term of second equation. So, constant term of first equation is 12 and constant term of second equation is 5. So, the ratio of C1 and C2 is 12 by 5. Okay. So, if we observe carefully, we can see the ratio of x and y, x variable and y variable are same, but it is not equal to the ratio of the constant term. So, only in this case, only in this condition, the two equations will not intersect each other. That is, we will not get any solution of these two equations. Solution means the intersecting point. Since the two equations do not intersect each other, so we will not get any solution of this equation, that is, there is no solution. Okay. So, what is the condition of a system of equation having no solution? Yes, if the ratio of coefficient of x and y are same, but it is not equal to constant term. In this case, the two equations have no solution. Okay. So, the system of equation is inconsistent, and for this condition the system of equation is inconsistent and independent, and we can, and these two equations also independent and has no solution. Okay. So, what is the condition of consistency and whether the two equations are dependent or independent? The condition is if the ratio of x and y is equal, but it is not equal to constant term. In this case, the two equations are in this case the two inconsistent and independent and no solution. Okay, type 3. So, this is a system of equations. So, the first equation is 2x minus y equal to 6. So, from equation 1 we can write y equal to 2x minus 6. Okay. In previous way we will find some points on the equation y equal to 2x minus 6. Okay. So, the points are 0 minus 6, 2 minus 2, 4 2. Okay. Again we will find some points on the equation 2. So, the points are this 1 minus 4, 3 0 and 5 4. So, again we will plot these two set of points on the graph and let us see what is happened. So, this is x axis students and this is y axis. Okay. So, this is the equation of first set. Okay, students. So, these are the points of this first set. Okay, this point is 0 minus 6, this point is 2 minus 2 and this point is 4 2. Okay. Now, students, this is the equation of 2x minus y equal to 6. Okay. Now, students, we will in the same way we will plot the points of second set, that is second table. Okay. If we plot the points of second set, we will find the points also on the same straight line. Okay. These points are the points of second set. Okay. And observe carefully the position of these points, that is the points of second set, also situated in on the same straight line. Okay. So, if we connect the points of second set, we will get a straight line, this blue straight line, which goes on the same line, on the same previous line. Okay. Okay. So, this is the equation of 4x minus 2y equal to 12. So, the straight line, red mark, is the equation of the straight line of the equation 2x minus y equal to 6, but the straight line for the equation 4x minus 2y equals to 12. Okay. So, the position of two straight lines, there is two equations on same straight line. Okay. So, this is the straight line of second equation, and we observe this second straight line is also situated on the first equations. Okay. So, we can draw a conclusion from here. Observe carefully. Here ratio of the coefficient of x, that is here first equation is 2x minus y equal to 6 and second equation is 4x minus 2y equals to 12. So, what is the ratio of a1 a2? That is ratio of x 2 by 4, that is 2 by 4, that is half, and ratio of b1 b2. So, the value of b1 is minus 1, b2 is also minus 2. So, ratio is b1 b2 equals to minus 1 divided by minus 2, that is half. That is the ratio of x and y are same. So, we have to check the ratio of the constant term. So, what is the ratio of the constant term? Here constant term is 6 and here constant term is 12. So, the ratio of C1 and C2 is 6 by 12, that is half. Students, here these three ratios are same, that is the ratio of x, so x, the ratio of y and the ratio of constant term are equal. Okay. So, in this case we can say the system of equation is consistent and dependent and has infinite solution. Students, already you see that there are many points on this straight line, that is both straight lines are coincide with one another. So, there are infinite common points. If we take a point here, this point situated in first equation and also this point situated in second equation, because the two straight lines are coincide with one another. Okay. So, in this case we can say there are infinite number of solution. So, you have to keep in your mind that if the ratio of x, y and constant term of a simple simultaneous equations are equal, then the two equations are consistent, dependent and has only one solution. Okay, students. So, students, conditions for comfortability of two simple simultaneous equation. Okay, system of equations, comparison of coefficient and constant term, consistent, inconsistent, mutually dependent, independent, has solution, how many? No. So, this is a simple simultaneous equation. If the ratio of x and y is not equal, then the two equations are consistent, independent and has only one solution. If the ratio of x, y and constant term are equal, then the two equations are consistent, dependent and infinite solution. If the coefficient of x, y are equal but it is not equal constant term, then the two equations are inconsistent, independent and has no solution. If there is no constant term in both the equation of a system of equation, that is C1 equal to C2 equal to 0, then if a ratio of coefficient of x and ratio of coefficient of y is equal, then the system of equations is consistent and dependent of each other. In this case, there will be infinite number of solutions. Okay. So, students, some problems for you. Explain whether the following system of equations are consistent, inconsistent, dependent or independent of each other and indicate the number of solutions in each case. Okay. So, let us see our today's problems. Problem number 1, given system of equation this. Okay. So, we can compare this system of equation with a1x plus b1y equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y equal to c2. Okay, students. So, ratio of the coefficient of x is 1 by 2 and ratio of the coefficient of y is 3 by 6, that is half. Okay. So, these two ratios are equal. So, ratio of the coefficient of constant term is 3. Here 3 ratios are equal, that is ratio of coefficient of x, y and constant term equal. So, we can say the system of equation is consistent and mutually dependent and has infinite number of solution. Okay. Okay, another problem, students. So, our next simple simultaneous equation is 2x minus 5y equals to 3 and x plus 3y equals to 1. So, here ratio of coefficient of x is 2 by 1, that is 2, and ratio of coefficient of y is minus 5 by 3. Here ratio of coefficient of x is not equals to y. So, we can say the system of equation is consistent and mutually independent and has only one solution. Okay. So, problem 3, here students observe carefully, the ratio of coefficient of x is 3 by 6, that is half, and the ratio of coefficient of y is also half. So, ratio of the constant term is 7 by 15, that is the ratio of coefficient of x and y are equal, but it is not equal to constant term. So, in this case we can say the system of equation is inconsistent and mutually independent and has no solution. Okay, students, no more today. Thanks everybody. So, stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.